Yeah, we're just gonna jump in, I think, and see what our pack one pick one brings us. Salute. What is? Doesn't that mean like health? That would be Spanish. It probably means greetings in another language, if I had to guess. Let's go. Pack one pick one. Can we get Writhing Chrysalis, Soul Guide, and a Johnny? Ophelia. That would be an interesting choice. Oh, I am in the way. Go down here for now. We have Ophelia. It's an interesting choice. Ophelia is quite good. A good start here. Also a Conduit Goblin and an Eldrazi Repurposer. So we're passing a good red-white card, two good green cards, and a scale. Taking Felia is interesting. We could just take Repurposer or Dryad as well. I think I'm going to take Felia. Felia is good. It offers enough upside. It gets blockers out of the way for a turn, or it blinks into the battlefield effects for us. Take Felia. There's an Amped Raptor, Etched Slith, Signature Slam. Definitely a card I'm interested in taking. Repurposer and a Dryad here. Green white modified is definitely a place we could be. We've passed a lot of good like Eldrazi green cards, the Repurposer, the Nightshade Dryad, the Basking Brood Scale, but not a whole lot of good other green cards. Amped Raptor is probably better than Signature Slam, but we passed a Conduit Goblin, so I'm pretty sure someone else is going to be going into this energy deck. We could try to cut it. I mean, Felia lives just fine in the red-white energy. I think I'm more interested in Signature Slam here, though. I've not played the green-white deck, and the red-white deck is overdrafted right now, usually. Okay. We've got a Strength of the Harvest, decent modal land. We have an Oozwang. We have a Dog Umbra as well. Jolted Awake is decent in the green-white modified deck. It can get back any of your 2-drops, like Felia. I am interested in bringing back Felia. 2 Contaminated Landscapes, in case we want to go that route. I'm thinking it's either Oozwag, maybe Strength, or Rumble. Dog Umbra quite good too. I think we'll probably be able to get an Oozwag later. I think I'm just going to take the modal land here, Strength of the Harvest. It lets us play green-white. It also lets us splash green or white right alongside our picks here. Now we see the Glaring Fleshraker. Should have just taken the Repurposers, huh? Also Shattered Landscape. Curse Marauder, really good. Fangs of Colonia, though, is definitely a way to end the game. Here's another Temperamental Oozwag. One of these will probably table. Most people wouldn't want 2. But there is support for like 2 players to be in Eldrazi right now to our left. This Fleshraker is going to make somebody very happy, but I think we're just going to take Fangs of Colonia. That's going to make us want an Oozwag pretty badly. But this is certainly a good way to into the game, to go bigger than the Eldrazi decks. Wow, another Oozwag. Also a Nyxborn Unicorn and a Conjurer. Currently, we do just have the one creature, so I'm glad we get to pick a creature here. I don't know if it's going to be Unicorn, Oozwag, or Conjurer. I feel like Conjurer is not as good in this one. It's more of a white-black card, so I'm either on Unicorn or Oozwag. And I think it's pretty important just to lock up the early game stuff here. Oozwag's great, but Unicorn does both things. This makes everybody modified, and this would give everyone trample. Gotta take the Oozwag here in the board stall. This is the 3rd one we've seen, and I do think one of the other ones might table, but there's a chance they don't. Hmm. The white cards here not looking as great for us, and the green is of course drying up. We probably won't get any green from our second pack. Wager we'll see some white though. I don't really like Gift of the Viper all that much. It's fine. Could speculate on a blood-soaked insight here, or just take a jolted awake to resurrect Velia. I mean, Drowner of Truth. We can always play a big guy. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's also a blue-green land in case we go banned. Envoy of Ancestors is really good. Modified creatures you control have lifelink. We're going to be modifying up everything. What? Okay. It's for constructed, I guess. Unfathomable Truth's also something worth considering. It is splashable, and it does help us refill, but I think I'm going to take the Envoy of the Ancestors here. It's just a good card. Pick 8. This is the 4th Oozewag and the 3rd Jolted Awake. Interesting. I think I'm okay with taking one more Oozewag. We should have definitely just taken the Unicorn, though, earlier. There's Elk, and then there's Decree of Justice. 6 mana for 1/4/4 Angel with Flying. I think here I'm just going to take Trickster's Elk. Not excited about it, though. Not excited. Nesting Grounds is interesting in this deck. We move counters around. Foul Strike, not a bad card either. If we needed to play it, we could. Ooh, the Dog Umbra tabled. That's good. That's indicative that white is probably open. Shattered Landscape in case we want to splash black. Sure. Hydroelectric Specimens going right into the Cypher, though. Both the Oozwags got taken. Worth noting. Ooh, Volatile Stormdrake. Air Auxiliary. Ooh, Disciple of Freyalise. Evolution Witness. Wowzers. This pack is stacked. None of these are tabling, though. I think we probably take the Evolution Witness here. Probably not playing this Drowner of Truths. It's just too big. And I really don't know. We already have 2 4-drops and Oozewag. So I think it's got to be Evolution Witness. We don't want to play this Elk if we don't have to. Path of Annihilation, also good. Make 2 spawns and recast a creature spell with mana value 7 or greater, gain 4 life. Just not something we can do. Take the Evolution Witness, though. Happy to have some recursion. Moving counters onto it with Nesting Grounds, also very strong. Tusker. Unicorn here. Lion Umbra. Chant modified creature. Enchanted creature plus 3 has vigilance and reach Umbra armor. Never played this card before. There's also a Volt Storm Angel. 5 mana 4/4 flyer. Have vigilance and lifelink for 1 turn, or it can buff everyone else for 1 turn. It might just be the Angel. Angel's a good way to end the game too. Like, this Lion Umbra is pretty cool though. I think we're gonna take an Angel. We could also take the Repurposer. I mean, we're not necessarily interested in the spawns, but it does make blockers and stuff. We'll take the Angel here. A way to end the game. Well, not a whole lot of options here. We cannot cast Echoes of Eternity with our deck. Dog Umbra is the only card, although it tabled last time. We got to take it here. We could speculate on a Tranquil Landscape, or a Foreboding Landscape, or a Contaminated Landscape. But I think we'll just lock up some more removal here. We have right now Dog Umbra and Signature Slam, and that is all. So take another Dog Umbra. Not my favorite removal spell, but it gets the job done. Ooh, Nyxborn Hydra. This card is pretty solid. It's usually pretty on rate, 4 mana 4 mana 3/5 or whatever. And it counts as it modifies stuff, and it's a modified creature itself. There's also Monumental Hinge, dealing historic cards, of which I have none right now, so Hydra it is. GOT. 4-mana 2/4. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 Forest Dryad land creature token for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone this game. Beginning of each combat, land creatures you control get +X/+X. Well, we're not taking that. There's a Deceptive Landscape or a Muster the Departed. Make a 1/1 Morbid if a creature died this turn, populate. I mean, sure. More of a black-white deck kind of thing. Maybe we'll put it in the sideboard for now. There could be room for it, though. Pompous Aberration. If colorless wasn't spent, they get to put a free guy. We don't have any way to make colorless except for Shattered Landscape. Can't really take that. We can't take the Malevolent Rumble, though. It's just a good card. It gets permanence, which means our 2 Dog Umbras, 2 of our removal spells it can also get. Pretty good. Ooh, Faithful Watchdog. 2-mana 3/3. That it counts as a modified creature with Vigilance. That's what we like to see. So right now we only have the 2-mana creatures. Gonna need to prioritize those a little bit. Mandibular Kite is awesome. Gives us that modification. There's also a pretty late Kami of Jealous Thirst. At least I think so. But we'll take the Mandibular Kite here. Distinguished Conjurer, it is a 2-drop. We'll take it. The Jeskai Energy deck looking very open. Lion Umbra tabled. Our deck is also pretty open here. Splash black or the blue splash. Take a card for the blue splash. We already have one for the black splash, so I guess I'll take this guy. It's a 1-mana 1/1. No, I won't. In some world where we have to go blue. Like, I don't know what kind of rare, but like we open Nadu, I guess. I don't know. Oh, Pearl Medallion. Cool. Rares for the vault. Ooh, Soul Trader's really good. Is it worth the splash? That's the question. Hope Indoor Coatl. That might be... It's pretty good. I don't know if it's worth the splash, though. Shade Dryad, on the other hand, is just good all the time. We don't want another Fangs of Colonia, I don't think. Dog Umbra would be nice for our deck, but when it went left last time, it did table. So we're going to take the 2-drop. We were just talking about needing more of these, and this will ramp us into our Oozwag and Angel more often and make bigger Hydras. Another Evolution Witness is probably the take here. These landscapes are fine too, but really not a whole lot for us here. Jolted Awake wouldn't be too bad, but Evolution Witness is really, really good in this deck, along with the Nesting Grounds. We don't have a lot of other ways to put counters on it. We have the Signature Slam. I think that's it. Fangs of Colonia, that's 2 ways. You can always blink stuff with Felia. Yeah, but that's okay. Double Nightshade Dryads here. Another Dog Umbra or a Static Prison. I think I'm pretty willing to take Nightshade Dryad number 2 here. This makes colorless mana as well, so we could be on the lookout for something now. Removal-wise, we've got double Dog Umbra and a Signature Slam, so we're a little light on removal, but we're also a little light on 2-mana creatures, so take a Nightshade Dryad this way here. Be cool to see another Slam or a Horrifying Assault. Horrific Assault, rather. Well, if we see any more cards. Okay. Another Nightshade Dryad or a Branching Evolution. 4 or more plus counter on a creature for twice 70 plus 1 counters to put on that creature instead. Definitely something we could consider playing here. We've got Fangs, we've got Watchdog, we've got 2 Evolution Witness, 2 Oozwag. Signature Slam. Like, we are doing the +1/+1 counter thing pretty well. Probably picking it over a Nightshade Dryad, a Wastecape Battle Mage, or a Wing It. Might take the Wing It. Yeah. +1/+1 counter thing might even table. Ooh, another Watchdog. Also a Basking Brood Scale, pretty good. Watchdog, just great here. That shores up our 2-drops really well. Double Watchdog, double Nightshade Dryad, and Felia. And a Distinguished Conjurer. That's 6. It's more than enough. Essence Reliquary. Interesting. And all auras I control. There's another Watchdog. I mean, we're just doing the thing with these Watchdogs, right? We can get rid of this Conjurer now, probably. Unless we think we need it for the heals. These Watchdogs are just huge. 2 mana 3/3s. There's Razor Crash Ambush, a Unicorn, and an Oozewag. Kind of want all 3, but I think we'll take the Ambush. We're a little light on the interaction. Dog Umbra, Wing It, and Signature Slam. And this takes up a land slot, so happy enough about it. Nothing for us here, really. The Jeskai Energy deck, so open it's not even funny. Take the Contaminated Landscape, I suppose. Fangs and Dog Umbra. Dog Umbra, another number 3, sure. It searches up Nesting Grounds, but I think we just take Deceptive Landscape here. Maybe it's Electrozoa, yeah. We've got enough. Well, Dog Umbra number 4. Marauder. Dog Umbra number 4, very interesting. Oh, we got the Urza's Cave anyway. Don't think we're playing that. We're pretty firmly 2 colors with 3 faithful Watchdog. Another Conjurer. Don't think we're going to end up on the Conjurer here. Okay. This counts as a land. This counts as a land. It is 16, 17, 18, 19. 7, 8, 9, and 8. 9, 6, 9, and 8. Looks good. Ooh, I want a big 7-drop at the end here. I don't know. I kind of like being more aggressive. I mean, it is just a 7/6. Count it as a forest. Seven, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, still 17 lands. I got plenty to do with my lands. And I've got the Nesting Grounds, so I don't want to go down to 16. Founder of Truths does work pretty good. I kind of wish I had that Essence Reliquary now with Truths, Strength Harvest, and Razorgrass Ambush. But before, I only thought I was playing Strength of the Harvest, so it's alright. I think this is just a fine aggressive deck with Oozewag at the top end. We're going to Umbral Armor our own guys up pretty frequently, I think. And so the Kite wins us the game in the late game. The Oozewag, the Angel, Evolution Witness to bring stuff back. Ancestors for lifelink to keep us stable. Felia to push damage or get enter the battlefield effects. Yeah, resetting Angel is good. To get the energy back. Resetting Evolution Witness to put more counters on it is good. How many creatures am I actually playing? Only 14? Kinda makes me want to play, like, maybe an elk. Maybe take out the Lion Umbra. There's gotta be a reason this is uncommon, though, right? Take out the Wing It. I mean, I have the Kite. Yeah. Maybe I was supposed to be playing this guy. We could use this to upgrade the Nightshade Dryad. Using this also upgrades the dog to a 6/6. It's not nothing. Hmm. Okay. Turn 2 dog, turn 3, turn it into a 6/6 beatdown. Definitely something. Turn 4, now it has trample. All right, Elk. We're going to try you. We'll see what happens. Alrighty, let's see how green-white modified with triple dogs and 4 dog Umbras goes. It's dog, tribal, triple watchdog, Felia, 4 dog Umbra. All dogs all the time. This is not a deck I've ever drafted before, so very cool. Looks like we can keep the ambush to actually cast here. We're going to need to, by the looks of it, but we're going to keep the hand. Hydra has a 2/2, not the end of the world, or a 2/3, sorry. Because Evolution Witness can get it back in the late game. Opponent took a mulligan, that's good. Mountain. Ooh, good draw. Watchdog is going to be great. Idol of False Gods. So you can make Eldrazi tokens. Whenever another Eldrazi dies, you can put a counter on it. If it gets 8 or more counters, it becomes an 8/8 with Annihilator too. Okay. We're going to start with the Watchdog here. Pretty good. We could even bestow a Hydra on it to make it a 5/5 if we want to. Looks like it's going to get discharged though. Evolution with this from our opponents. Let's just attack with the Watchdog. Excellent. And we'll play our own Evolution Witness. Oozewag from the opponent. Good play. Go Hydra for 3. Attack with a dog. And ambush the Oozewag, get the trade, and then adapt and recast dog. That looks pretty good. We can even attack with the Witness because it has adapt 2. We wouldn't want to though, because then if he like blocks and goes for the trade, we wouldn't be able to get it back. I could also just Hydra up the dog for 3 and go in with the 6/6. Oh, it only makes it a 5/5. That's fine. 5/5 trample, reach, vigilance. I get the 2-for-1 here. This matchup favors those who are attacking. Which one is this? The Jund? Okay. We have some hidden black stuff in there. Let's see what our opponent's doing. Looks like maybe they're thinking about doing a fight spell on the Watchdog. Or just like adapt the Oozewag and attack. Adapt into a 6/6, yep. And no attack, okay? We are just going to go for the Dog Umbra here. And just attack with my Watchdog again. It's very Voltron'd up. Sweet, get through for 5. Go ahead and cast Rumble. Sure thing. Dog Umbra of our own. Yep. We have things to get back with Witness now. Our opponent has access to 6 mana, 7 if they play a land. Horrific Assault is definitely interesting. We can protect the Watchdog here by giving it the old Umbral Armor. Hydra's only going to be a 2/3. I'm going to go for it. We'd have to have, like, double Galvanic Discharge or something to do it with red mana. Played a negate, kind of. Bangs is definitely interesting. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get back. Ground of Truths. And the Dog Umbra. And attack with my 10/10 and my 4/3. Good game. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Green white. Let's go. Get us into platinum here. Pretty early on in the season. Might go for Mythic this season. Might go for Mythic. Alright. Up against our opponent, Stogs. Kite into Watchdog is a good curve. This for sure every day of the week. Starting off with Kite. Also Dog Umbra and Nightshade Dryad in hand. Normally you'd turn to Nightshade Dryad, but we don't have anything to curve into. Make sure we play our Forest. Get our attack in with our Germ on the Kite, and cast the Watchdog. 2 mana, 3/3. Pretty good. Our opponent could counter here with Wither and Bloom, with a Swamp and now an Island in play. It's going to just be a sneaky snacker, though. We don't care about that. That's fine. He can sneakily, snackily on whatever he wants. We're going to attack with the whole team. And our opponent will trade with the Germ. Bringing the snacker back later, I'd imagine. We will go ahead and play the Nightshade Dryad. Pass. This will get in the way if our opponent has an Accursed Marauder. So the Watchdog can continue to be its mindless consumption of battlefield. If you draw your third card, amass zombies 3. Nice. You can amass all the zombies you want. We're going to have a Flying Dog, and we have this Dog Umbra in order to test. I think I'm just going to have a Flying Dog, although we could Hydra for 3 here. Next turn we can Hydra for 4. Next turn we might need to Dog Umbra this zombie army, though. Hydra for 3? Let's bestow Hydra for 3. We'll just make a 6/6 beater and be bigger than his zombie army token. Our opponent already down to 6, did not block with the zombie army, so going down to 10, taking 6. Lethal Throwdown, okay. That's good, but we still have a 3/4 Trample Reach. Merkel's Messenger, okay. Ooh, Evolution Witness is a good draw here. We can play it and adapt it, but then we can't put the Hydra in the air. I think it's pretty good to just put the Hydra in the air here. Go to combat with the 4/5 Hydra. We have Dog Umbra to protect it or to prevent a big threat from our opponent here. And then next turn we have Evolution Witness. Plus Adapt. Army of Jealous Thirst, that's a good card. And a Sneaky Snacker coming into play. None of which really do anything, so I'm not gonna Dog Umbra those. We have Trample, so it doesn't matter. Rounder of Truths to hand. We're 1 mana shy of casting. So we will just go to combat with our Hydra here. They've got to block, right? Because the combat tricks are very real. I don't have any, so lucky them. Go ahead and play the Witness. Next turn, we'll hold up mana for the Dog Umbra / the Evolution Witness Adapt here. Again, we can Dog Umbra to protect the Hydra, or we can Dog Umbra to stop a large reaching blocker, like a Messenger, or a Immercool's. What's the big 4/5 reach blue guy? Okay. I didn't want to adapt there. I didn't want to take up my mana. We want to save and have Dog Umbra up. I could overload Fangs here, but just a straight up attack will kill them, so let's go for that. Overloading Fangs with Witness on board is very good. Vivian Downpour. Oh, and they've conceded. Okay. 2-0. Good start. I had fun. I don't think our opponent did, though. It's usually how it goes. The loser doesn't have very much fun. Alright. 2 wins, 0 losses. Keep the momentum. Momentum, a very real thing. Too big, Mike. Mike, too big. Okay. Rounder of Truths will probably be a land here. That way we can have double green for Lion Umbra. But turn 2 Watchdog into turn 3 Envoy of Ancestors is really, really good. We'll keep it. Play Trickster's Elk in hand as well. Ooh, we don't have to play the Drowner of Truths as a land if we don't want to anymore. Let's not. Start with the Forest that we top decked, and next turn go with the Plains for Watchdog. Our opponent off to a lightning start here with Deaded Spirit into Conduit Goblin. Luckily we have the Envoy of Ancestors. the perfect opponent to go up against when we have an Envoy in hand. Although our Watchdog could meet an end here with a Galvanic Discharge. I'm hoping it doesn't. The Watchdog does let us play defense and offense. Yeah. Good thing for our opponent to remove, so Ghost Fire Slice is good here. He's going to bash me for 3, saving his energy with his Goblin. Play a land and an Envoy of Ancestors. Temperamental Oozewag will draw. Good, our creatures just keep getting bigger and bigger. The Envoy of Ancestors will have to take a turn off to gain lifelink, though. We don't like that. We're not planning on doing that anytime soon. Could play Elk next turn and Envoy. Chose to use the mana to pump the Spirit here. Our opponent clearly has something to add at least 1 damage. But we're going to block at every opportunity. Okay. Legion Leadership used to eliminate one of my creatures, no big deal. We can play the Hydra as a 3/4, but I think just slamming an Oozewag is fine here. He's already played 2 spells that can kill it. He might not have one that can deal with the Oozewag, although Discharge does do it. He still has 1 energy left over from the Conduit Goblin. So Galvanic Discharge does work here. Lastwing Grace. Ooh. It's a 3/3 Indebted Spirit that can fly. Dog Umbra, it would be quite nice here. We drew Plains, though. I think we're going to go with Lion Umbra onto the Oozewag. For +3/+3 Vigilance and Reach. It does have to enchant a modified creature, though. So we'll have to spend 3 mana adapting the Oozewag. Then 2 mana on the Lion Umbra, which is fine. We have a 9/9 Vigilance Trample Reach now. With Umbral Armor. So they'll need an Exile spell here, like a Johnny Fells the Godsire. Or something. See if they have it. They're down to just 2 cards in hand. After this, we can play the Hydra as a 4/5 with Reach, which will also block the Spirit. Second Conduit Goblin from the opponent. No Static Prison. No Johnny Fells the Godsire. Big attack from our opponent here. It'll put me down to 5 life. Be crazy. Super dangerous. Drew another land. Well, to start things off, I'm going to attack them for 9. Then we will play an Elk. Just as a creature, I think. To put a 3/3 on the board. Then I'm going to play a Hydra for 2. Again, just to have more creatures on the board. 2/3 Trample Reach, 3/3 Ground Creature, and a 9/9 Vigilance Trample Reach. Hopefully this is enough to hold him back. Scurry of Gremlins, I fear, pretty hard. We need to get an Evolution Witness and bring back this Envoy of Ancestors for the lifelink here. Our opponent doesn't attack. Good. Alright. Ooh, we drew a land for Drowner of Truths. Let's see if we can go to combat with the Oozewag here. It's lethal by 1. They must block with the Conduit Goblin to survive. Down to 1 they go. And I will cast the Drowner of Truths. Just a big old boy. Ghost Fire Slice puts me down to 1. And it's 1-all. Skoa Ember Mage for lethal. Good game. Very close. We just could not quite hold on there. I played my spells and blocked as often as I could. Perhaps the Umbral Armor turn on the Oozwag should have been spent just developing a big Hydra and getting more blockers on the board. He had 3 attackers. We would have taken 3 less damage because Hydra could have blocked the Glasswing Graced Spirit as well. And the Oozwag could have blocked the Conduit Goblins. So maybe that turn was a little greedy with the Voltroning of the guy. That's all right. It was very close. We had them down to 1. Hello, cat. Not upset about that game. Very good game. Very good deck from our opponent with double Conduit Goblins. This cat's name is I'll save you. Good name. 2 lands. Nightshade Dryad, Envoy, and Evolution Witness with Fangs of Colonia and Dog Umbra to support. We'll need a 3rd land, but it will come in time through Trickster's Elk in case they play something really threatening early on, I guess. Save the Watchdog from our opponent. Definitely a better start than us. We may need to Dog Umbra that to stop the bleeding. Nightshade Dryad can block it. We don't have anything we want to ramp into, really, so... And we have Evolution Witness, so we'll take the bleeds here. Fine by me. I don't know this, but I'm not looking to ramp, so... 3 or equipment spells cost excess to cast for excess power. When it attacks other modified creatures, you control plus X+X, where X is its power. Nice. Yep, we're just gonna play this and probably just a 3/3. I think it's just a 3/3. Just the elk as a 3/3. We're not living the Watchdog into Bestow Elk dream. Or the Mandibular Kite into Bestow Elk onto the Germ. Also very good. Turn 2 a 3/3 flyer, pretty solid. But sometimes a 3-mana 3/3 is all you need. Block that trainer. Yep. We've held back the attack for now. No 4th land for us, so it looks like we're going to be playing our Strength of the Harvest as a land. It's okay. Not my favorite thing to do. Not my least favorite thing either. I think we'll just play an Envoy of the Ancestors here. Feels pretty good. And then pass turn. We have Fangs of Colonia and a Temperamental Oozwag in play. So if we draw 2 more lands in a row, we can go Oozwag and then Fangs on everybody. With the Envoy and the Oozwag in play, everything will have Trample and Lifelink and be huge. It's a shame we won't be able to do it with the Evolution Witness, but it looks like we might not need to. Our opponent, I think, is looking at like some removal spells potentially here. We'll see. We did not leave up mana for Dog Umbra. Rather just cast our creatures right now. We can use Dog Umbra on our last card, whatever it may be. Or in the late game in combination with like Evolution Witness plus Hold Up for Adapter Dog Umbra or something, you know, with 5 mana. It'll depend on our draw. Next. Our opponent's just attacking for 3. I think we're just going to take that. I have no interest in trading my elk for the Basking Brood Scale. Not with Fangs of Colonia in hand. We drew a land. That's neat. We can play the Oozewag and outlast the Envoy. And our opponent could Aether Spike this. That's fine. We have the Witness. And Envoy now has Lifelink and Trample. No attacks here. If we draw land, then we will overload Fangs of Colonia. If we do not, then we'll play Evolution Witness, holding up Dog Umbra / adapting the Witness. Next turn, we have a huge attack if we draw land. Opponent is in the tank here. Really thinking about what they need to do. Maybe sleeves, though. Look at that. Very cool. Ours are they're more boring than that. No, I like our sleeves. Wing it. And then just a big smashing attack here. Right to the bottom, we do like to see that. X plus X. So everybody attacking gets +3/+3 here. And Signature Slam on the Envoy. That is very bad. 7, 12, 16 damage. This is too much. Unfortunately, even if we double block the 7/7 here, which I think we need to do, still taking a ton of damage. That's alright. We're going to play Evolution Witness, and I'm just going to go ahead and Dog Umbra that guy while he's tapped out. And hopefully this Evolution Witness can stick. We can bring back the Envoy and do some fun stuff that way. Our opponent still has 3 cards in hand, though. Full Watchdog, okay. Another Dog Umbra. We need to do this. We need the Envoy of the Ancients back. You can put the Dog Umbra, the Faithful Watchdog, in the air, so we need to play Dog Umbra. We'll just play Mandibular Kite here. And pass. You can plan on blocking and trading and all kinds of stuff. Ginku. Non-target permanent you control leaves the battlefield. Choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Create creature token. Okay. Or put a +1/+1 on each creature you control. Wow. And pay 5 mana to do that. That's pretty insane. I am going to Dog Umbra the dog. Will I block? This will have lifelink. I don't think I block here. He's tapped out. Both of these guys have lifelink. Dog Umbra this guy too. Swing for 5 lifelink. Alrighty. That went about as good as we could have ever hoped to go. Supposed to sell it? Sure. We need to draw a basic land here. Get the big pumps. This will be +5/+5 to something. That will work. Playtime. Nightshade Dryad, Oozewag, or Elk. Oozewag. Oh. Your go, he says. This is lethal. He has to block with something. He will get something back with Genku, unfortunately. But next turn, we can play Oozewag to give everyone trample, make our flyer really big. Yeah, I mean, Genku's going to get him a Vigilance, Flying, or Life Linking token. But I don't think he can beat Army of Big Guys. 3 Dog Umbras on the enemy's side. Feels good. Bang of Colonia with Evolution Witness and Envoy of the Ancestors. Very good, obviously. You always choose to scoop it up now, opponent. Player may concede the game at any time. I think they have walked away from their computer angry that I managed to make a comeback here. Even Genku cannot save you. Though Genku is very good. But none of my removal made his creatures leave. So. Pick up to 21. Wow, he picked the 2/2 instantly. They put a pause on their upkeep. I'll be him back. Sorry, buddy. Always have a backup plan. I got good voice lines for this. Serves you right for rushing ahead. Ta-da! He's got to stop on my upkeep too. Wow. I'll save you, huh? Save me from your horrifyingly long timer, please. Okay, man. They have a pretty good modified deck. Way to go, buddy. I don't know why people beat him like that, like wasting everybody's time, including their own. So, thing is, listen, it's an equal BM. Anywho, no green mana here. So this one's probably a mulligan. We had green mana, it would be good. Watchdog into Hydra, into Oozewag or something like that, but it's a mulligan for sure. No white mana here. We do have Evolution Witness into Signature Slam. So I'm going to keep it, and then drawing a white mana will unlock two Dog Umbras. We'll put the Volt Storm Angel back. I don't like this hand either, but I don't want to go to 5, so... Could just lose to a bad draw here. Looks like we might. I've drawn Fangs of Colonia and Dog Umbra number 3. Well, Strength of the Harvest is a land. Turns on all my spells, so that's good. But it looks like they're stuck on 2. So we'll have a nice waiting game here. Our opponent found their second color as well. Gold Slith for the opponent. Play a land of our own. Am I just going to slam that? I don't think so. I think Dog Umbraing it would be just fine. What we'll do here... I think if we attack, there's no way they attack into it, right? Just pass turn. Like, there's no way they block, because we can just adapt too. So we need them to attack into us with some sort of plan. So that we can get Dog Umbra value, and then adapt. Glyph Elemental. Nice. No bestow. Lethal? Please, Lethal Showdown. Do it. Lethal Takedown, rather. That would be awesome. I would love to Dog Umber that 2 for 1 of them. Okay. There's a 3/3 you have there. Raven Charm is awesome here as well. Dog Umbra still works. Turn, adapt, get it back, or just now we can Lion Umbra him up. Seven, 6. Full team. That was pretty disgusting. And like our opponent knows we now have the Dog Umbra in hand, so any removal spell they play needs to be an exile, which there's plenty. Fell the Profane, Bow, whatever. Here's the thing, we have Slam to put another counter on this guy. Refurbish Familiar to force us to discard a card? Sure. Discard a Dog Umbra? Why not? think they definitely... Are they considering attacking here? No. Alright, end of turn. Let's just Dog Umber the 4/4. Ooh, drawing a land is awesome here. Because now we can Signature Slam the Refurbished Familiar. Get the Dog Umber back to hand and attack with an 8/7. It's good against everything except an Exile spell. Yep, getting chump blocked. That is absolutely fine. We'll give it trample next turn. Oh, big evolution witness. I did something similar with this in draft the other day with a Chthonian Nightmare. Evolution witness is a common. Dog Umbra, it's a common. This is the Wombo combo we've been waiting for to make green-white correct. Inspired Inventor, sure. Make a servo, have endless blockers. I don't hate that plan. The 4th copy of Dog Umbra now in hand. I think I'm going to bestow this for 1. Just to grant the trample. Very important. Now that it has trample, the game is nearly set. Down to 1 they go. Alrighty. No backup plan here. All in Evolution Witness. Big man. Our opponent really in the tank. This Evolution Witness hard to get rid of. He's gonna go look for some cards. See if that helps the big jar figure it out. Can they do it? That is a lifelinker. That is not going to be good enough. I get the Dog Umbra back. Oh no. My poor opponent. That was pretty gross here. 4 wins, 1 loss. Going for win number 5 to make the draft profitable here. 3 forests, but only a Trickster's Elk to play. A white mana unlocks Kite, Dog Umbra, and Envoy of the Ancestors. I'm gonna mulligan this. Only green mana again, but we do have Evolution Witness and Dog Umbra in hand. We could do the same thing again. And a white unlocks pretty much everything else. I think we will keep this. It's less obvious on what to put down, though. Probably right to put back the Trickster's Elk. just because it does suck compared to these other cards. Or maybe it's right to put back Fangs. That way we just have something else we can cast. Yeah, we'll put back Fangs. I don't know. Fangs is super good here. We have Felia to reset the Witness. Fangs is just such a good card in my deck. It's gotta be Elk. Fangs with Evolution Witness is really good. Founder of Truths is probably the right land to play next. My opponent's going to think I'm Eldrazi. Then I'm going to start dropping white spells. It the Heralds the end. What does this do? Colorless spells for 7 mana. Costs 1 less cast. Colorless creatures get +1/+1. That is definitely something worth killing. I guess we're just going to play Evolution Witness. We need a Plains pretty badly. Then we can start doing silly stuff with Dog Umbra. Opponent has a Jund landscape in play with forests. Are they playing 5 colors? Okay. The Strength of the Harvest for the white mana later. Just pass here. I don't want to run my Evolution Witness into any tricks. Not when we have white mana coming online for Dog Umbra next turn. Our opponent cycles the Eldrazi Ravager. This attack was probably free. Probably missed 2 damage. But it's okay. I think Dog Umbra is gonna be pretty key this this match to stop these Eldrazi. Maybe the Grixie's land here is for the red-blue and their full teamer. Yeah, and here's blue-green, yeah. Or it could still be 5-color deck, who knows? Probably teamer. The old Rytherino Versalai. Pretty good. I think we will go ahead and adapt just to make our guy a little bit larger. Uses up my mana well here. Got the Watchdog. We've got Felia. Got the Dog Umbra for the Chrysalis. It's unfortunate we don't have any way to double spell this turn, because we're going to need to Dog Umbra that Chrysalis. It's just going to be huge. We'll probably take 1 hit. Maybe we develop the Watchdog this turn. And move a counter. Onto the Watchdog, maybe? This game's not looking very good. Our hand's a little awkward. Like, the 3 toughness guys are good, though. That blocks everything except the Chrysalis. Yeah, there's the teamer. Looking rough, though. Not gonna lie. I don't know how we're gonna win this game. Ozlex Unsealing. Recast a creature spell with 4, 5, or 6. Create 2 spawns. If we ever cast creatures with 7, draw 3 cards. Wow. That is a good, solid creature. Or solid enchantment. Horrific Assault. That will kill the Evolution Witness, unfortunately. Fanged Flames. Really getting aggressive with this Chrysalis here. While we still have enough life to do something like this, we're going to tap out for this guy. And they also don't have any mana untapped, so they can't counter anything. Again, like I said, while we have the life total to spare, this could be a total of 9 damage coming in if you wanted it to be, though. No. Doesn't look good. Thank you, Miriam, for the follow. Welcome, welcome. All right. We do not have enough. We cannot cast all of our spells. Just not getting enough there. What's up? I'm good. Thank you for asking. This match is not going as good. That's okay. We can't survive, but we can at least do this. It's a big dog. Look at that. It's an 8/8. That's lethal, though. Just didn't get our white mana sources early enough there to compete. How long have I been streaming? Oh, boy, way too long. Probably don't stream often enough, but let me see. How long has it been? 7 years? Something like that? But it's been pretty on and off, so it's more of just a fun thing we do to allow friends to watch and stuff and hang out. It gives me a reason to talk to myself. I talk to myself while I play already anyway, so turn on the stream, you know? Alrighty. 2 mana. Kite, Watchdog, Rumble, Dryad, Elk. This is awesome. We can cast everything. We get to do the Watchdog into Elk, make a 6/6. Sweet. This is a very fun hand. This Watchdog is going to be gigantic. What is my hobby? Well, one of them you're looking at on screen, big Magic the Gathering. I've been playing since 2009, probably. 2009, that sounds about right. And the other you can see behind me. That's going to be Board Games. Big board game guy. Board games and Dungeons and Dragons and all that kind of nerdy stuff. Where am I from? I am from Kentucky, here in the good old US of A. Good southern boy. No, I'm definitely more of a city guy than a southern guy. Yeah. Our opponent not giving us real choice here. We can't attack through the 4/4. Like, I was considering just playing this as a 3/3 and going wide, but I guess we're going to go for the bestow here and actually do the crazy thing. So we can make a 6/6 ground creature or a 3/3 flyer. I think we're just going to make, or a 4/4 flyer, I'm sorry. I'm gonna make the big ground creature. Look at that. You're in Texas? We've got a couple of friends in Texas from streaming. So that's pretty cool. It's the people I know from Texas really seem to like it. It's hot for you guys down there, I'm sure. It's hot here, like you're mentioning the weather. It's like some days 90 degrees over here, which is pretty hot for summer here for us. But it is July, so you know. And I got a friend who plays cards at the card shop from Texas that says it's like 110 down there for you guys. So. Besides gaming, I mean, I do work a regular job. I'm a manager for a food service establishment, so I do have a regular big boy job. Jesus.
Just need one big breakthrough.
Ral just needs one. What the heck does this guy do? Instant sorceries cost 1 less. When you cast an instant sorcery spell during your turn, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, it deals 1 damage to you. If you win the flip, you may exile Ral and bounce it back. Use battlefield with an additional load counter for each instant sorcery spell you cast this turn. So your next turn, instant sorcery spells cost 1 less to cast. Ral's 2 damage values. You choose many target service. Jesus, alright. I'm like, I'm not, it's fine. He's never going to get to use it, so it doesn't matter. What other games do we like to play? I like... Hold on one moment. I'm going to cast this Malevolent Rumble. Think on that. Ooh, Faithful Walkdog number 2 or Dog Umbra. Probably best to take Dog Umbra. Dog Umbra is very good. Of course, we send in the team. Wham. It's turn, holding up the Dog Umbra. Okay, let's see here. I play Mechabellum quite a lot. It's a lot of Mechabellum videos up on the YouTube channel recently. That's probably one of my favorites right now. We used to play a lot of shooting games, me and my friends did. We do have a logo, yeah. I can show it off after this match here. If it's not on the actual Twitch channel, whoops. We don't want that thing to block ever. Strength of the Harvest could go on the Eldrazi spawn. I'm thinking we put it on the Germ. Just have a massive flyer. And we just win with these 2 huge creatures. Look at them smashing in. But there should be a logo somewhere on our channel. There, that's the win. Yeah, there, that's the win. This is not a logo. It's good enough. Like I said, it's really just a fun adventure. It's not major or anything. No, it's all good, Miriam. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I'm not looking to invest anymore into the stream. So if you want to share something just for fun, you're more than welcome to send a DM. But we're not looking to invest anymore into the stream, I don't think. Though I do appreciate a good artist. Ah, no white mana this hand? This hand's great with white mana. Oh, Nesting Grounds. Why? You suck. That's a mulligan, though. Okay, this one will do. Got the Evolution Witness, Dog Umbra, Fangs. But we kind of need, like, Malevolent Rumble that goes good with all this stuff, too. Ugh. I'm going to put the... I can put a land back. That's crazy? It's probably crazy, but we're going to do it. Because we can find land number 3 with Malevolent Rumble. Okay, let's do it. Alright. Bolt up, baby. What a good name. What a good name. Okay, we don't need to find land number 3 with Malevolent Rumble now. So let's see what else we can get. Angel Hydra. Interesting. We don't need the Dog Umber right away. We can't cast the Angel. I think it's probably Hydra. Yeah. Hydra with this Eldrazi spawn means he gets to be one bigger. A sneaky snacker. Probably don't want to play the Evolution Witness until I can protect it with the Dog Umber. So that'll be on 5 mana. We're only on 4. I might even just pass here. Maybe a land was the right move because we want to get to 5. I could just cast a Hydra for 2. I think that's what I'll do. It blocks the snacker this way. And I'm not that concerned if the Hydra dies because we have the Evolution Witness. On 5 mana, Evolution Witness holds up Dog Umber and Adapting. Seared Visionary is a good card, I hear. The Hydra blocks all this stuff, so we're not under any pressure. Second copy of Evolution Witness makes me be pretty okay with just kind of going in here. If they remove this one, well, then I've got the other one on backup. Cool. We can cast the Dryad and save up Dog Umbra / Adapt, or we can just save up both. I mean, let's be real, we're adapting like no matter what, right? Sure. We can go for the land. Go back to land, sure. I think now I can start attacking. We're even okay if this one dies because we have witness number 2, right? But we can try to protect it and 2 for 1 here with the Dog Umbra. They could have counterspell here, and that's okay if they do. Sure. This is fine with me. I've got the second witness. Contaminated landscape for our opponent. Meddler, that's a big scary creature. Witness number 2 going down. Cats. This combo does really not like counter spells, but that's okay. Sure, Seared Visionary, there it goes. You're doing it. Okay. Attack me if you would like. No blocks. Ow. End of turn, let's adapt. Get back our other witness. Turn. Bangs is too good here. Get back a Dog Umbra and an Angel. You could play an Envoy here. I think I'll just bash in with an 8/7. Sure. And I'll probably play the Nightshade Dryad. I don't mind sacking the Eldrazi spawn for the Dog Umbra. Depth of the Defiler. Draws 2 cards. Starts card. Nice. Resetting the witness is totally fine. Sneaky Snacker back into play, sure. More attacking for you. So much Dog Umbra. Just play the Evolution Witness. Pass the turn, I guess. Yep. Accursed Marauder. Okay, sure. He realizes I can just get it back now, doesn't he? I'll get the Dog Umber back, thank you. I'll take 3 one time. Mandibular Kite is a good card. I think this time we will play Envoy. Let's attack with both. We're going to be healing everything up, so whatever. Double blocking the Witness. I'll try it again. I will wear down your counter spells eventually. It's fine, we still gain a lot of life from this attack. And we have the Witness to get back the Witness. And we will continue rinsing and repeating this process. Throwing it down to just 17 cards in hand. Or 17 cards in deck. 19, sorry. Because of the Brain Surge, putting them back on top. Does resurrect their sneaky little snacker there. Take a lot of damage this turn. They can now draw 6 cards. Or draw 3 cards. Holy cow. They have so much mana. Maybe want to play this second Evolution Witness when we have 7 mana, which is pretty unbelievable. No blocks here. Probably just Dog Umber the Depth Defiler. Next turn, play Kite. If 7 mana and 5 cards in hand, surely they have something. Choose to do nothing. Interesting. They must not want to deal with this. Go ahead and attack with the Hydra. Try the Angel. Play Kite or Outlast the Envoy. I'll just Outlast the Envoy. The Kite doesn't do much here. As the 3/4 lifelinker stops the Depth Defiler from attacking. Storm Drain, yeah! Steal my Angel. Nice. Pretty good. Takes up all of their energy, though. I'm still going to get to keep the flyer. Yeah, no blocking here. All good. Now I will dog Umbra the Angel. Lethal throwdown, alright. That does suck. Definitely want to wait here on the Witness. So let's play a Watchdog. Try to dog Umbra my own Angel. And then try to attack in the air. And we'll go ahead and put the kite on the board too. Why not? This opponent does nothing. Very good. Nice. Good move. Does make the rest of his team bigger. No more attacking. Okay. Testing Grounds is very good. The Aether Spikes, I do have the 4 mana for it, so let's see what happens here. Nice, we get the other Evolution Witness back. I think I might even go for moving the counter over. Move counter from target permanent you control to another. Target permanent. Okay. Boom. Get back an Envoy. I will. I'm still holding another Dog Umbra. Hit him with the one in the air. Yep. No secret reach here. All right. Okay. Another land. Actually, land pretty good for us here. Definitely want to play Envoy of the Ancestors. And I'm thinking I might move another counter over. Oh, they've conceded to the Evolution Witness Dog Umbra Envoy loop. It does. No, it's a little slow, but it does get there when you can. That's your late game plan, you know? 6 and 2 going for the trophy. This is a pretty silly deck we have going on here. Okay, Nightshade, Dryad, Witness, and Uzwag, sure. We have the Nesting Grounds to do shenanigans. Ooh, our opponent on a mulligan to 6. Good for us, we might trophy here. Alright, start with the forest. Look at that little guy. Tranquil Landscape? Oh, we don't need to play this as a land yet. Plains and a Dryad. I'll happily go turn 3 Uzwag here. It could be Aether Spike, but we have Evolution Witness, so it's okay. It's not Aether Spike. Nice. Oh no, that's a forest, not an island. And I guess they got the trees in there. Forest Plains, green-white as well. This is not blue-red. This is green-white. Shifting Woodland. Copy of a permanent in your graveyard. What? It's really cool. Play my land here. And we will go in for an attack with the Uzwag. Try and make it a 6/6 here. I would have imagined they had something. Wrath of the Skies, maybe? We'll still play another Dryad. More mana for their own Uzwag. Very nice. Envoy. Lion Umbra, let's go. Beef him up. Slam. Hopefully our opponent just doesn't have an answer. Plenty of white spells that exile, though. Johnny Fells the Godsire? Yeah, okay. That is a very reasonable answer. Well played. We will play the Evolution Witness. We will adapt the Evolution Witness. Get back to Lion Umbra. Go to combat, and I will attack with the Death Touchers. Pass turn. Nice. They need to have some more tricks up their sleeve here, and I need to draw some of mine. Elemental, okay. Landfall, make your board bigger. This guy could be a 7/7 now. Sure. I'll take 7, or just 5. Uzwang, alright. Ooh, Strength of the Harvest is interesting. Okay. Hmm. I want to move a counter. The Humble Armor, though. The armor cracks. We can get it back next turn with the Nesting Grounds, though. That is going to be a 6/6 double striker. I will take 12. You'd have to buff that thing up so much. I guess it's possible. Okay, that'll be 12 damage to me. Even if it's the thing that doubles its power, it's only 24 damage. I'm at 39. I could just play Drowner of Truths, but I think... try this. Baby Charm. Alright. It's only fair. Hmm. Sure. +1 counter and gains indestructible. One, two, three, four, five, six. Need one more land for this. Next turn we can play the Drowner of Truths if we need to. And or graveyard. Or top. Oh, I like that guy's card back there. It is My Little Pony, but still. Extra life is a good foundation. Just putting the Drowner of Truths in play makes it to where our opponent has to double block to kill this thing and then go to 1. You can start outlasting as well. these spawns also. Mm-hmm. Plenty of ways to modify the spawns. Okay. They're still in the game. Just need to draw a way to buff up these spawns. Oh no, this thing can become big too. Can become a 4/4. Okay. Oh, looking for more stuff? I don't think that was right. I'm at 55-1, my guy. Hmm. 3, 7, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't do it either way, so let's attack with both of these, kill both his guys. Kills both of my guys too. It's okay, because we have an Oozwag. 6/6 Trampler, gonna end the game here, probably. Sure. Sure. Almost. That's only 5 toughness. Good game. Not really. I was in control pretty much the whole time. Oh, almost platinum 3. Look at that. That is yet another trophy.